YouTube, what's up, man? Y'all know what it is. It's Sunday, which means first of all, I'm hoping you guys are having an amazing Sunday. But today we are here with another reaction video. I've been ramping these up, man. I really enjoy doing these kinds of videos because a lot of times I see these really interesting things and I watch them by myself. Man. I see these really interesting topics and they come from a lot of my sneaker YouTube peers, and I've never met him. His name is Hegotkicks. So before we get started, make sure you guys go over to Hegotkicks, give him a like on his video, and give him a sub on his video as well. I think he's got like 30,000 subs, so he doesn't really need our help. But if you guys don't know who he is, make sure you guys go follow him. And his video is called The Truth, the real reasons sneakers are not selling out anymore. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I really feel like we have this discussion quite often in the streams. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys are just getting here, you guys don't know what I do. We typically stream in the morning. So if you guys, buy sneakers and cop sneakers, make sure you guys hop in the streams in the morning. So make sure, again, you guys hub up and hit that notification bell so you guys know exactly when we're going live. But this is a really good topic. I know there's a lot of different opinions out there. I have mine, he has his, you have yours. So let's go ahead and get into this video and see exactly what he means. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
We'll be talking about the real reason, the truth behind why a lot of sneakers are sitting now, and are we back into the golden times of
he got kicks. I like switch. I don't miss.
Dope intro.
Don't do bricks.
White cement threes.
He got
sneaker of the year.
The kid is sick.
I think those are minimal pants.
Team with raw, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
Shout out to the homie.
What is up, YouTube? I'm Hegotkicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. That way you get all the notifications every time I drop on these bangers for you guys. And of course, you guys get to become a part of the crew. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at @TheRealHeGotKicks. And of course, the hat page, Perfect Brims, and TikTok.
It sounds so redundant, bro. When I listen to other people say it, and I know I say it all the time, it's like our only measure of what we're doing. Like, is what I'm doing working? Is what I'm doing actually resonating with people? Hitting that, seeing the likes, seeing the views, seeing the subscribers. And I'm so appreciative of all of you guys. So I'm just saying that because I know I just said it and then he said it too. But yeah, man.
Like Hegotkicks 95. You guys, man, we are less than 500 away to hitting 40K. Doing the giveaway. I'm so excited. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thinking about it today, and this year has been a testament of exactly what I've said many times, and a message for you guys as well. There were years that I did really well. Then there was a year that I only gained 3,000 subscribers. And it was very discouraging. It was very discouraging, and I was like, man, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the same thing I was doing, and you just have to change things up. And there were thoughts. I was like, man, maybe this is as far as I'm supposed to go. Maybe it's time for me to hang it up, do whatever.
Bruh, I mean, I'm pretty new at this. I'm 5,000 subs. We've been YouTubing for less than 2 years. And I understand exactly what he's saying. I'm only pausing it because he hasn't gotten into it, but I feel like I said before we got into this, it's literally like our only measure of, is what we're doing working? Is it right? Do you guys like it? So, you notice that people will, some people watch your video, but they don't like it. And if you don't have to like it, if you don't like it, don't like it. But if you do like it, hit the like button. You know what I mean? There's people who may watch your videos over and over again and even comment on your video, but they don't sub. And no one has to do anything. Nobody has to sub to you. Nobody has to like your video. You could dislike a video or whatever, but it's when it's the only measure of all the time and effort that you put into doing something. I only say that for the people on the outside who do not create content. It really means a lot to us, man. And I'm really appreciative, and I'm really thankful for all of the people who support me genuinely on all platforms. If you support me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, I thank you. But I just understand what he's saying. When you have those ups and downs and you start like feeling like, is what I'm doing working? So we appreciate you guys.
And just, it was fun and this and that, but I kept pushing, I kept persevering, and the one thing I'll tell you guys is a lot of people quit right as they're about to break through.
Never give up.
I wasn't about to quit recently. I wasn't about to quit this year, nothing like that. But, you know, there were the thoughts, and, you know, I was like, man, yeah, depressing, and, you know, I worked so hard. But I'm telling you guys, man, bro, that is the one thing that, you know, this message of this year really taught me, is you just have to keep pushing through. You know, God answers every prayer. It just isn't always on your time that you want it to be. It's on His time. And, you know, I prayed for this, and I prayed for this life, and I'm so extremely thankful for each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for
happy he shared that with
everything.
Us, man. A lot of
you guys
people
have truly changed my life in every sense of the word. So I appreciate it more than you guys know. But today's video, you guys, we're going to be going over really kind of the truth and the real reason why a lot of sneakers are sitting now. And really, you're only seeing like the hyped up and really cool colorways and OGs and stuff. Even some of the OGs sit. But you're seeing a lot of these things happen, and we're kind of going to go over a few things that I think are the reasons, and I want everybody's opinion in the comment section down below.
Now, I've been doing these videos as premieres because what I find is you guys get a chance to converse in the chat and talk about it in the live chat as you're seeing it in real time. Let me know. I'm probably in here right now. This video is probably going to drop on tomorrow on Sunday, which today is Saturday. So let me know, what do you guys think is the main reason? What do you guys think is the main reason why shoes are not selling out anymore? There's a ton of reasons. I have my own reasons and opinions. And, you know, once he says his, I'll go over mine. But let me know right now in the chat right now, what do you guys think?
So what you guys think is the reason that a lot of sneakers are sitting now. And, you know, a lot of you guys may agree with me, may disagree, but hey, that's what this is all about. It's our opinions, and that's 100%. You know, what we're going to go over.
It's your opinion.
So my first opinion on why I think it is sitting is, you know, we might be back into like the golden times of sneakers where you can just walk into a store and pick up any shoe you want. The resale market isn't what it used to be. So a lot of people that used to buy up a lot of pairs aren't buying up a whole lot of pairs now. They're only buying a couple or just the one for themselves, you know, if they really like the shoe. Two, a lot of money isn't out there anymore like it used to be. Like whenever you go back to the COVID times and everything where everybody...
Shout out to Hegotkicks. Shout out to the homie Hegotkicks. I'm listening to him say that, and when I watch Hegotkicks, make sure you guys check him out on YouTube as well. But he did a video not that long ago where he kind of analyzed the current state of the sneakers, and it was really good, bro. It was really good. And the first thing he said was the economy. The money just isn't there to spend like that anymore. What he's talking about, he just mentioned COVID. What happened then? Stimulus checks, bro. Everybody was getting a stimulus check and everybody was spending it however they wanted, you know. And sneakers, a lot of people chose to either become resellers or to start a collection of their own. So, excuse me, chat. All of that extra money that was out there is no longer there anymore. But when we got more drops, I don't think we have the same amount of drops. I think we got more drops. We're damn near getting a drop every day. Let's just keep watching.
Right, had stimulus, and they just had, and it just almost, it seemed like unlimited amount of money to just blow on whatever. It isn't there anymore. And now you are still seeing some sneakers sell out. Thunder Force sold out, except, you know, I did see a couple of grade school sizes in my mall. Now that I work in the mall, I see it a lot more often now. But I will tell you guys, you're still seeing some of this now. Men's sizes usually always sell out. But I do see, of course, the cement ones. I expected them to sit. I think all of you all did too. But I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff like that that is just sitting. You know, I do see, like, you know, restocks happen. So some people may mistake that with sitting, but those are actually just restocks. Nobody really knew about it. So, of course, they're just still going to be there. So I'm not going to count those because I saw like dark irises. I've seen, you know, the cement gray or whatever they want to call it, 11 lows. Like I've seen them. But I think a lot of it has to do with resellers aren't buying as many. Money isn't out there as much like it used to be. And honestly, I have to admit, some of the colorways they're dropping here lately have sucked. Like, yeah.
I agree 1,000,000,000%. The colorways that we're getting, Nobody asked for. How many black and yellow shoes do you need to see? That elephant print Jordan 1 or cement print Jordan 1 high. Why? Like, why? Snakeskin, the yellow snakeskin lows. Like, I know that was, I think that was a women's exclusive, but just some of the colorways that we get is crazy. And we've been spoiled, bro. We've been spoiled by collaborations, right? The Ama Moniers, the Travis Scotts, the Unions, the Clots, the Off-Whites, which we don't get any more Off-White Jordans anymore, but, and things like this in the back, the Spider-Man Jordan 1. That's what people want, something that have a little bit more story. They want things that have a little bit more like meaning to them. This has been the way that I've been purchasing sneakers all, for a while now. If it doesn't have meaning to me, I don't want it. I don't need just another pair of shoes. And shout out to the people who have the quantity method, where they have a whole room full of shoes. Like, to each their own. That's just not my way. And I think that he's absolutely right when we say these colorways that we've been getting are absolutely garbage.
It has not been great. Now, they do have, the OG colorways that saves them, and OG colorways, they sell out regardless.
Facts.
Or stuff like the Thunder stuff we've been waiting on for a long time and actually people wanted. Those sell out regardless and will continue to. But like the Craft 5s that are coming out, or, you have like the Toro 6s will probably sell out, honestly. In my opinion, I think they'll sell out, or they may last a couple days, but will eventually sell out. But if you're looking at stuff like the Craft 5s, to me, they suck. I don't like the shoe. But that doesn't mean you guys can't, but I don't. So you won't have to worry about me buying that shoe. But I think that has to do with a lot of, colorways that they're coming out with aren't that great.
I don't think the Craft series gets enough respect. Like, maybe not the Craft 5s, but the Craft 4s were actually really nice. And I believe another issue is just the sheer quantity. We're getting hundreds of thousands of pairs that we don't want. Nike think they slick. We asked for more pairs. You got to make more pairs. That's what we said, right? As the consumer, the buyer, we said, you got to make more pairs. They said, okay, here you go. We'll make more pairs. But they didn't make more pairs of the pairs that we really want. We want to see 300,000 Travises. I mean, I know we don't really want to see that, because then who cares about a Travis at that point? You want to see 300,000 Union 1s, right? Like, that's what you want to see. But then do you really? That's what we asked for. But then they said, no, we're going to give you 300,000 Toro 6s, Thunder 4s. And people are like, whoa. Calm down. I think it's just so many pairs out there, so many releases. We're getting a release almost every single day. And I'm a person who covers sneakers daily, but you guys see, I don't even buy like that. Bro. If I'm not spending that money, bro. I'm saving the money for pairs that I really want, as you probably should, but I can't tell you what to do with your money. But I just, there's a lot going on here, bro.
And are pretty unnecessary. So I think a lot of that has to do with what's going on.
Unnecessary.
And it has definitely changed. Times have changed. And, times changed in 2 years. Now, you are still seeing late shipments. You will continue to see late shipments for an extended period of time. You will see that for a while. Trust me. Like, late shipments are still a thing. Will continue to be. Now, late shipments doesn't mean the sneaker's sitting either. I don't count that because they weren't there on release day. So they could have sold, but they just weren't there. So I can't count that for being like a sitting shoe. But whenever you have your full stock there and it still doesn't sell out, that's sitting. So, a lot of people will see and be like, oh man, this sneaker's sitting. And I would ask and see if they just got more in, honestly, instead of just jumping to that conclusion. But whenever you are just kind of like thinking about like how things have changed and the sneaker market's changed, it used to be Jordan 1 sold for a lot. Now Jordan 4 sell for a ridiculous amount of money. The Panda Dunk is the unbreakable shoe. Doesn't matter how many they drop, it's still going to resell for $250, $300 in stores. Like, some times have changed. Dunks ain't what they used to be, though. The only one that's unbreakable is, of course,
that's another one. The rise of the SB. Like, I'm not saying that SBs have not always been a thing. SB lovers, do not come for me saying that I said that SBs haven't always been a thing. But I do see more people gravitating towards SBs. And Jordan 1 highs being the main shoe that we look at to sell out all the time, maybe not getting that same love, is we gotta understand that Travis did something for the lows. Okay. Nobody was checking for lows until Jordan 1 lows, until Travis Scott made a Jordan 1 low, and then now that became the new hot thing. Which is why I'm saying the dunk wave and the SB wave is probably even that much more heightened, because I think that people just aren't really as interested in highs as we are in lows. I don't even care. I live in Chicago and I think we'll still wear lows. It don't matter. In the winter, we'll wear lows too. So I think that's something to do with it as well, where the highs are just not it anymore. Maybe that's what it is.
Of course, the Pandas, somehow, some way, they dropped millions and millions and millions of pairs, I feel like, of that shoe, and still sells out every time, and still resells for a big bunch of money. So it's just kind of insane. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, I want to make a video. I want to talk to you guys about it, see what you guys think, because a lot of stuff's sitting, and yeah, we might be back into the golden era of sneakers again.
But is it the golden era? Is it the golden era if nobody really wants it? If nobody really is, I feel like the golden era would mean like, yes, we can all go in and buy this shoe for retail. People are like, it's sitting there. I still don't want it though. That's kind of how I feel. Like, it's sitting there. It's in the mall. I can buy it. It's right there, but I don't want it. Is it really still the golden era? Is that the golden era? Is that what we want? You guys got to let me know in the comment section. Is that what we want?
Seems like history always repeats itself, so we might just be back. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Again, man, thank you guys for everything. I love you guys.
So basically what I heard from him was the economy is number one. I think maybe just he said the colorways in particular, but I think just the amount of releases that we're getting had to have gone up by X percentage. I don't know, but it had to have gone up. I don't remember always getting this many pairs releasing all the time. So I think the economy, the colorways that we're getting, the amount of pairs that we're getting, and the fact that resellers kind of have dictated what's hot for so long. Nobody knows what's hot anymore. Nobody knows what's hot anymore. Unless it's a collab shoe, unless it's a collab, unless it's an OG, people don't know what's hot anymore. People look to resellers and trends to figure out what's hot. Shout out to my boy Curtis Freeman. He'll tell you, like, yo, man, we're looking to other people to tell us what's hot, and nobody's really stepping out and saying, all right, that elephant print one, that's the one. I'm gonna make it look dope. Resale didn't dictate whether it was hot, so people don't buy it. So that's a huge, huge stamp on what people think is hot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that I think this was a really good video. I think he definitely has some really dope points. I think that he really hit on a lot of really good topics. But I want to know from you guys. You guys have been watching it with me. You guys have heard my opinion. I think that sneakers aren't selling out anymore because, one, I don't think the money is there. But most importantly, I think that we'll find the money. I think sneakerheads will find the money. Money is definitely a piece to this, but I think sneakerheads will find the money. If the colorway is there, the story is there, like in the video in the back, I think that was Jumperman Chris. He had the Spider-Man ones. The Spider-Man one. It has to have a story. We're I'm gonna say, I guess unconsciously, if that's the word, we're unconsciously saying we want more from you, Nike. We don't just want you to drop a black and white Jordan 1 high. We want you to tie that into a story. Now, if it was the Venom Jordan 1, that's people call it the Panda 1. It's still kind of sold out, but I still think if it was the Venom Jordan 1, it would have done better, right? Or it's got to be tied to a boutique or a collaboration or a person or a skater or a, you know what I mean? We don't just want colors. We want stories. We want to somehow find an attachment to the shoe outside of the colorway. That's why shoes aren't selling anymore. That's what I believe is why it's not selling anymore. I think we'll find the money. But I think when you can't really make a connection with the shoe, I don't think we want it. And I think that's what it boils down to, really, honestly. And obviously the collab stuff, right? Like if it's not a collab, I don't think it's not selling because that is guaranteed hit. We're not taking risks on these shoes anymore. No one is taking risk on shoes. If it's not a guaranteed hit, people aren't buying it. People are only going after guarantees. So I think that's a lot to do with it, man. But shout out to my dog, Hegotkicks, man. Again, make sure you guys go ahead, give him a like on his video. Go ahead and sub to him. My man's almost at 40K, man. So congratulations to him. We're on the road to 6K over here. If you guys are just hopping in, you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, it means so much to us when you guys turn on the notification bell and let us know how we're doing, man. But that's going to do it for today's video. Again, I think this was dope. You guys will see a lot more of this reactions from me. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. Let me know what you guys think. But until next time, it's your boy Crew. Do not forget to catch up with me in a live stream as well. We will be live copping. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at the real HHSB Crew and on TikTok at the HHSB Crew. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, 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 peace. I'm out.